long time ago, there was man. Man sad. Man said, world's so lonely. And then, man found dream entity. Life good. But then, dream entity go away. Life bad. But then, dream entity come back. Life good. Life good. But in this analogy, there is no such thing as man. For it is dream entity in pillows. Pillows go away. Life bad. Pillows come back. Life good. Pillows! Pillows! Oh my god! Oh my god! I missed you so much! It's been 24 years. I miss you so much. I miss you so much that I became crazy. I'm crazy now. I'm crazy now. I've never been crazy before. And now I'm crazy. I'm crazy now. Yeah, now Pillows! I'm so happy to see you! Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a lot. That was a lot. I need a zen moment. I'm zenning. I'm zenning. Hello. Wow. I think it was gone for 10. And it was really hard. 10 years. I don't know. I'm not really used to being gone. So it's very weird. I don't know. I still can't believe that I'm here. Or that I'm like back. It was such a weird know. It's just weird. It's weird being gone. It's so weird. This is weird. Hey, Phil. I miss you very much. I miss you very much. I feel like most time is gone. And it's just like, oh, I miss pillows. I don't know. I feel like everything in life is more enjoyable when pillows are around. Things still enjoyable, but in the brain I'm going, oh, I miss pillows. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. But I want to just bask in being back for a moment. I know that we could jump in, but I want to just feel that you're here. Oh. Hello. I missed you. Sound is like you roll my nose on your shirt. I'm not beatboxing, you're blowing my nose on your shirt. What did you do while I was gone? I see. Good pillow. I would have been very sad if while I was gone you found new. Hi. Man, I'm bad with my words. I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. Thank you, Phyllis, for all of your like care and love last God. I feel like I'm really bad about there's a full ecosystem of brain worms living in my brain. I think it's very scary to think that while I'm gone, this pillows might go away. And so I'm very happy that you're here. It felt like every second that I was gone was another moment I could have lost Pillow. And so I'm happy to see you again. I feel like my heart was racing very, very, very fast. Like, dog. And I was very nervous. Especially the day that I left, I felt the most nervous. And I just didn't want Pillows to go away. I'm happy that you're here. I hope that you'll have fun time listening to my stories, but my brain is very stupid, so I will be able to answer. I will be able to tell things the most when you ask me questions. Because I'm very forgetful. Story time. Yeah. Let me have some more of my tea. I found that my throat feels a little bleh because I was practicing singing for my cafe later. No. Yeah, I have a very straight short throat. Okay. Also, Pillows. I was not quite expecting to come back and to see how many nice things you're sending me. There's so many members, I don't know what to do. I'll read them all. Hi, Pillow. Hello. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for a warm welcome back. Do I sound the same as the last time you heard me? I kept wondering if being around the other girls for a few days it changed the way that I sound. Do I sound the same? Is it still me? Yes? Because I found whenever I was around the other girls, I was doing the thing where I was parodying them a lot. And I was picking up on some of their vocal, like, mannerisms. I feel like I was talking a lot like them when I was there. It changed a little. You're borrowing their vocab? You know what they didn't borrow from me? I kept doing stuff like oobly doobly, zoobity doobly doobly doobly, and no one would say anything! I would be like, and no one would respond with no one got me. It's sometimes they look at me and I feel embarrassed. I'm like, oh my god, they wouldn't match me. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Hi. Oh. Okay, let me get one last burst of excitement out before I pull up my stuff. I'm so happy you're back! I'm so happy that you're here! I missed you so much! It was so hard being away from you! So happy that you're here! Pillow! I'm zen now. I'm normal. I'm normal. I think I'm normal now. I think I'm normal now. I think I'm normal now. Now some water. Woof! Have the zoomies worn off for now. But they will probably return. Okay. Ahem. Drum roll, please. I prepared a very small sort of slideshow to remember some talking points, cause I don't know, I forgot a lot of stuff, but I prepared just a little bit to help me out. My trip to California! Whoa! California. We did sing that. We sung that like 3 times. California Girls. We sung California Girls maybe like 3 times. Will there be pictures? So, not really. Because this is my first time of really doing one of these, it didn't occur to me that I should take pictures, and I'm not really a picture person. I'm not really a picture person. And it wasn't until the end of the trip that one of the girls was like, I like to take pictures to show everyone when I get back. And I went, oh, but I didn't do that. So I only had 2 pictures. Because I was taking like no pictures whatsoever. Even though I should have. So I didn't think about pictures. Sorry. Okay. So yes, my trip to California. This was my second time ever going to California. I don't know if I ever said for my last trip when I went to the zoo, but I went to California for that. So it was my second ever trip to California. And all VTubers always go to California. That is just how it is. I technically wasn't there since I was just in the village. But why was I there? For a very secret reason. A very secret reason that I cannot particularly tell you about. So, this actually was not actually fully a girls' trip. It was with all of us, but we were also there for a super secret mission that they said, Pillow, do not tell them about it. So, there is going to be some gaps. And things that I am not allowed to mention, but you will find out later on. But we're there for a super secret work trip. And I thought that I should say that first, so you know. So, I'm not just there for girl time. They're there to do work. And it was stuff for you, Pillows. Stuff for you, Pillows. So you will see. Trust. It was really fun though. But I can't tell you. I can't even hint to you. You had no idea until it's happened. So, now that that is out of the way, we'll talk about the actual trip itself. And the start of my trip was really bad. The start of my trip was really bad. Welcome back. Thank you. The start of the trip was really bad. So, the night before my trip, I got a text message saying my flight was canceled. They canceled my flight. Evil, I know. And it was very stressful because this trip has been getting planned for months, and it was finally time. And the night before, it was at like 11 p.m. or something. I was like, your trip is canceled. I was like, ah! So there was a huge scramble to, get a new flight for the next day, so I wouldn't be arriving late because I had to be there. I had to be there that day. There was no waiting another day. So there's a huge scramble from all of us to try and get a new flight. And of course, since I went, it worked out. But that meant that I ended up arriving super late. I was supposed to arrive midday, but I ended up arriving around midnight. So that was bad. I'm super duper exhausted afterwards. So remember this, everyone. Flying evil. Flying evil. And once I got home, is that the term to use? Landed? I don't know. Once I was picked up, I was extremely nervous. I was very nervous. Because I had never before been on a girls' trip before. And I had never met the other girls in person before. And the entire time that I was going to, on my trip, my heart was racing very fast because I didn't really know how to act, And Essie was actually the first girl that I saw, because they kind of got around the same time. And it felt very awkward because I didn't know what to say. I was very scared. But whenever the four of us were together, I ended up relaxing a lot more because they were very welcoming and everyone was in their pajamas. And they were like, oh my god, the pillow, we're just normal girls. And I was like, whoa, I'm a normal girl too. It was very reassuring having them also be normal girls. I guess, I don't know, I'm not good with meeting people at all. My social anxiety is very bad, and so it was just very scary, doing it. I don't know, but I calmed down a lot when they were just normal girls. Fellows are like, you're a girl? Sometimes. So that was the first night. And then everyone got together. Wah! So I was with my friends. It was me, Pillow, Hildy, Rocky, Davy, Essie, Leslie, and Amelia. And if you're looking at this photo here, I've always seen these photos posted, and I was like, how do they take these photos? The trick to this one was Davy brought her iPad. So Davy took the photo with her iPad for it. And I've never gotten to do one of these photos before. I've always wanted to though. She came prepared, yeah. I've always wanted to do one of these photos. Because every single year, I'm like, we're meeting up at Off Guy, and we took a photo together. And I was like, I want to do one of those. So for the first time ever, I get to do a circle phone picture. Another one was very, very, very nice. This slideshow is really cool. Thank you. I just made it. I just made it for you. And we had a 7th party member who was she wasn't staying with us. She was the let me see. So her name was Renzu. And she was actually the girl who was, the main girl that was hosting during the Medieval Torture Museum tour. Her name is Renzu. So, if you watched the Medieval Torture Museum tour, you will remember her. She was a project manager for the work stuff that we were doing, and that is all I can say. So, she was there with us. Because she was making sure that we were staying on schedule. She was keeping us all organized, etc. So it was very nice to have her. And I heard it that. Sorry, I banged my elbow on my desk. Yeah. She's making sure we're off track. Exactly. So she was like, okay, you guys are going to be up at 6 a.m. and you're going to have breakfast. Oh, yeah. Speaking of waking up at 6 a.m., I got, no sleep ever. I got, no sleep ever. That was the least amount that I slept ever. So, how did you survive? Barely. We would kind of stop all of our activities for the day very late. And then we'd have to wake up super early every day. But then after we stopped the activities, everyone would see you chatting. I remember me and a group of the girls would sit down in one of the rooms and we talk forever. I remember I got into a huge convo with, I think, Lazuli, TV, and Essie about Steven Universe. And then there was another time where all of us were in our pajamas and some of us were sitting. Actually, this is when this photo was taken. The one that's here. We're all in our pajamas. It is very late, and we're all sitting in this bed, and some of us are standing around it, and we're just talking for 2 hours. It was really my first time having. Oh, what's that? I think that was my first time having a group sleepover. Huh. Yeah. I think before that, I've never had a group sleepover before. I was trying to think back to if I'd ever had before. I think the most would be one person. A group sleepover. It was pretty awesome. I remember near the end of our trip and all the work was finally over. When it was finally over, we all gave little speeches about like our feelings and our things to one another. And I wanted to cry. And everyone was like, oh, like it was so nice seeing with you guys. And like it's nice to work with you guys. But then I was like, I've never gotten to do girl stuff before. Right? And I was like, I've never gotten to do girl stuff before. Thank you for doing girl stuff. It was kind of embarrassing. But I was just giving a speech about how like I've never gotten to do this stuff before. And it's so nice to get to like feel like a girl and to have like nights where we talk together. I felt like I was experiencing like movie level like oh my god, it's a group of high school girls that are having a sleepover together. I felt like I got to experience that for the first time. I've never gotten like, I don't know, girls had their like makeup with them and they do their makeup and then like they would do like each other's hair a little and there was so much hugging and like, I don't know, it was Did you miss us? Duh! What sort of question is that? Anyways, I've been on this slide for a long time. Let's go to the next one. For the first like 2 days, there was a lot of... It's kind of embarrassing because they kept asking me so much, are you okay? Kind of like over and over. And then there was a lot of like worried looks at me. It's a lot of like, are you okay? How are you doing? Like the others like hug me and pat me on the back and be like, are you okay? Because I guess I could just tell how scared I was. Because I think I was the only one there who's never met up with other VTubers before. And my social anxiety was really getting to me. And even though I was like, oh, they're just girls, it was so intimidating, you know? And so I was getting coddled, which I can't lie, it was a little bit nice, but it was mostly embarrassing. I've kind of, I guess if there was also social anxiety, you probably know that, like, it is a bit embarrassing to feel like you have all the, like, attention on you and people are worried about you. And, like, I felt like a little bit like a burden sometimes. I was like, oh, they just keep asking if I'm okay. But then, as things went on and we had, like, our little sleepovers, we worked together, it was really funny because at the end of the trip, when I was giving my speech, we were like, oh, I'm so shy. Everyone went, no. You are one of the biggest yappers here. They're all like, you're one of the biggest yappers. You yap so much. Not in like a mean way, but it was kind of funny going from being very timid and reserved to becoming one of the yappiest of the group. And they're always, they say very nice things to me. Like, they're like, oh, you're so bubbly and fun. And it made me most happy whenever they thanked me for, like, bringing nice energy and for helping them with certain things. And it made me very happy. So, yeah, I started off the trip being very timid and reserved and struggling a lot. And in the end, I was very yappy and bouncing and spinning in circles. I remember one morning we were at the Airbnb eating breakfast, and I walked in the circle like 10 times and then spun around. And then, oh yes, the part that I had been like the most excited for. There was so much num-nums. There were so many num-nums. And I got to have Japanese barbecue for the first time. Our whole group went and sat down at a restaurant. And it was Japanese barbecue. And they ordered like a whole thing of bringing meat. And so the waiter kept bringing us meat. And we put it on the grill. And Blech. Anyways. It wasn't a sneeze, it was a weird cough. I didn't know. Is it sneeze cough or something? Tell us, you know that was not my sneeze. When I sneeze, I go, achoo! It wasn't a sneeze, I don't know what the word. But, so I found out that I was not the only meat lover in the group. I had an equal meat lover. And it was Lazuli. Her and I, anytime we went anywhere, we were devouring meat. And so we were sitting next to each other for the Japanese barbecue. And both of us were like, meat. And sometimes they bring out other stuff like vegetables, but Lazuli and I were like, we want the meat. And so we just kept, like, she was doing the grilling for me because I was scared of the fire. And so she was doing it for me. And we just ate so much meat. We had rice, and then we had meat on top, and we just ate so much meat. And it was super yummy. And Hyodi was feeding me too. Hyodi and Lazuli were feeding me so much because they weren't scared of the fire. And so I was sitting between Hyodi and Lazuli, and they just kept grilling meat for me and feeding me. And my belly got really fat. Yeah, I was so happy. It was a bunch of different types of steak too. It was so yummy. Oh yeah, and we did even more num-nums. This is not everything. I just tried to throw some stuff together to remember. But I tried In-N-Out for the first time. Is In-N-Out a California only thing? How was it? Oh, soft. It was very soft. I really liked the texture. It was yummy. It was like double meat, and then it had, what is it called, the spread? And cheese. And they said I didn't have bacon. I was like, oh, bacon at a burger place? Better than Whataburger? Nothing's better than Whataburger. But they had no bacon. It was yummy though. I just got burger. And then I ate some of Hyodi's fries. They're yummy. And then some other foods that we ate included, we got to boba. We ate a lot of coffee. We had coffee every day, of course. Oh, but the boba that I got, I didn't actually get to boba. We went to boba place and I got like strawberry matcha thing. But it had like cream cheese in it or something. It was very weird. How good is Whataburger? The best. But you have to get it from a good place. Because I've had some Whataburger from the bad places and it was not that good. And then, Well, yeah, we went to a restaurant that had sushi and takoyaki, and it was some of the best takoyaki I've ever had. I just realized you could probably see me. Hi! Hi, Phil. Welcome back. Hello! But it was some of the best takoyaki I've ever had. It was so good! And it was so it was stupid, though. Because most of the time when you order takoyaki, it comes with, like, 6. I feel like every time you order takoyaki, it comes with 6. For some reason, this one was 4 for $7. Honestly, a ripoff. But it was super good. And I wanted more. And so I ended up ordering another order after I had my sushi and takoyaki. But, you know how I always talk about my eyes being bigger than my stomach? Turns out that a portion of 6 takoyaki is the perfect size for me because I had 2 more of the new order and struggled to finish the last 2. It was really good though. And then, it's California. Everything is expensive. Oh my god, the gas prices were crazy! I don't even drive! But I saw the gas prices. They were like $6 a gallon. How do you people live? How do you people live with $6 a gallon? I never even pay attention to gas prices because, like I said, I don't drive. I don't even have a car. But we're in the car, and one of the girls was like, oh, $6? And I looked, it was $6! It's insane! It's insane! I didn't know how you guys live like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. What else today? I had super yummy tiramisu and coffee. It was one of the best tiramisus I've ever had. I learned this weekend that California is full of awesome food. And then we also had, what else did we have? We had breakfast and I got pumpkin pancakes and they were really good. We pretty much never ate lunch, by the way. Because we usually just had breakfast and then we had a long work day. And then we'd eat dinner afterwards. So I think we just had breakfast and dinner. Did you get IHOP? No. We didn't go to any like chains aside from In-N-Out. Everywhere we went, I think, was like a independent restaurant. But these ones I told you before were not the best of meals. Because I'm gonna have some water first. Some more water first. Wow. The best meal that I had the entire trip was I went to Eunice, and we had the most scrumptious, delicious dinner course meal ever. It was crazy. I have to admit, it was at least normal that I had been the entire trip. Because whenever that morning, I think it was that morning, they said we're going to go eat at Yuna's. Immediately, I knew that I was not going to eat a single thing that day. Because I was ready for Yuna to stuff me. And so, I didn't eat a single thing that day, which maybe was not the best decision because we actually ended up getting to her house later because the traffic was so bad and like it was really terrible. But we finally got there. And the first thing I said to her, I'm gonna give it loud for a second. But this is how I acted. I went, oh my god! Yuna, I'm so hungry! Feed me, please! I've been waiting for so long! I was begging her! The entire time! When I got there, I was going, Yuna, I haven't eaten all day! I've been waiting for this for so long! I was begging her. I hugged her and I grabbed her by the shoulders and I said, I'm starving. I'm starving. I've been waiting for this for like over a year. Because I have been harassing Yuna since I've known her about wanting to eat her food. Because she always posted all over Twitter and it always looks so good and it makes me mad. And she told me months ago, she said, one day I'm going to feed you and I will make you a full course meal. And it finally happened. And it was so yummy. I wish we hadn't been late though, because it made it so the food was more, not as hot anymore. But I was literally yelling. I was acting insane. And she made a tweet being like, the girls were so hungry. And I responded and I was like, it's okay. You can tell them it was me. I was freaking out. Because I was kind of just going crazy. I was the first one in her house. And then I grabbed a whole... I was the first one to eat too. I literally ate half of the steak there. Because Lazuli and I were the only ones eating the steak, so I ate like half of it. And then I ate 3 portions of the pasta. Here, I'll make the picture bigger. I ate like 3 portions of the pasta. I actually love the salad too. And she said that she made the salad dressing herself. And I usually don't eat salad, but it was super good. And then I was picking off the charcuterie board the whole time. And then I had some of the yummy bread. And I know there's drinks back there, but I just had water. and I also had, what is that in the back? Oh yeah, the potato chips are really good too. Oh, and there was these like mochi cookie things, and there was chocolate cookies too. And then there was this big old tiramisu. It was like the best tiramisu ever. Basically, I was really fat at the end of it all. I was super fat at the end. I definitely ate more than any girl there. I kept refilling my plate over and over again. Even whenever I was like kind of full, I couldn't stop eating. And even now, I wish that I ate more. I wish I ate more. But yeah, I ate so... What did the other girls get? Nothing, because I ate it all. Just kidding. There was enough for all of us. And sadly, because of traffic issues, Yoldi and Emmy were not able to join us, so we had to bring them leftovers. But it was very sad. And I wish they could have come. But still, even if they came, I would have eaten the most out of ever. Sorry, that was a long one. You don't know how excited I was to eat the food. I was yelling at her. I was so desperate to eat. I was so hungry. And here are those 2 photos I mentioned. California was so darn beautiful. We had to do a few road trips. And during those road trips, we saw just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous land. Did you use your manners? No. It was gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous land. And I couldn't believe how absolutely beautiful the hills were. The way that they were like covered in green grass for miles. And then there was like... I saw sheep and cows. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I didn't know that California was so pretty. It's so pretty. So those are the only 2 pictures I took because I was stupid and didn't think about taking pictures. It's so funny. And it's kind of crazy because it was like that for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And I couldn't believe how big some of the hills were. And the way that they look so round and smooth. So pretty. And that was my California trip. That was a California trip. The flight back was okay, by the way, too. It went well, but I was super tired. I slept yesterday. I spent so much time sleeping yesterday because I had gotten so little sleep. I did the trip on like 2 hours of sleep, and the entire time I felt like I was, like my eyes could not stay open at all. And then when I got back, I just fell asleep for 5 hours. And then I woke up and I ate and I fell back asleep for 10 hours. Okay. Question time! Because I don't remember anything else until my brain gets sparked. God's EV soldier. I felt like it. I cannot keep my eyes open at all. Did he go to the carriers? No. Did he forget about us? Nope. I was thinking about pillows the whole time. I was thinking about pillows the whole time. The entire time, I kept thinking stuff like, oh, what would pillows say here? What would pillows think here? And I think that was consistent too, because we talked about our communities over and over and over again. It was very... I couldn't stop thinking about pillows. You talked about us? Of course! I tell pillows all the time here my entire life. The only 2 things I could possibly talk about were pillows and Olive. There's nothing else I can even talk about. How is the movie? I'm going to the movie tonight. You didn't know. Pillows, you forget that I never leave the house. What else is there to talk about other than, the girl I live with? And then, except my pillow's silly. Oh, and they had nice things to say about you guys, too. The girls would be like, oh my god, pillows are always so nice and sweet. And then they were actually, oh gosh. They were really, really, really praising you guys. They were talking about how pillows are like some of the most loving community to ever see. They're like, oh, whenever I look under a post, I see so many pillows talking and being so nice and supportive. So the things that you do are noticed by others. They notice your pillows. They love your pillows. What made those cryptics teeth? Oh, yeah. So the tweets on the, what is it, the second day? I think we were eating breakfast or something. And, someone had the idea. Wait, it was Hiyori. Because I think Hiyori's tweet was first. No. Hiyori was like, Pillow, can you make a tweet on my phone? And I was like, are you sure? I kind of type in a very specific way. And then, everyone got different ideas for. Well, and then we decided to trade our phones around and have everyone make tweets on each other's accounts. So, Rocky tweeted on my account. I tweeted on Healy's account. Who tweeted on Leslie's account? The fairy tale thing. I don't remember who that was. It might have been Healy. It might have been Healy. And then Essie and Emmy tweeted on each other's accounts. And then... yeah, we traded everything around. So they traded our phones around. And then I tweeted a few other things too, I think. Yeah, Tiny Explorers, everything scheduled. Pretty much everything was scheduled. We did actually plan for... Like, Kamioji's friends also noticed my existence. Don't get jealous, Bill. But we didn't explore pretty much at all. We actually wanted to explore at first. I remember in like our little group chat, we're like, oh, we're gonna explore and do so much stuff. No, we were. We ended up being so tired at the end of each day that all of us just wanted to go relax. You know, just wanted to go relax afterward, because the work we were doing. Because if you're just joining in, this is a work girls trip. So we're also doing girl stuff, but we're mostly work. And at the end of it, we're just so sleepy. So we didn't actually really explore. Each day basically went by like a wake up, have good breakfast, work, and then get yummy dinner, and then hang out for a while, and then like repeat for 3 days in a row. But it's still a lot of fun, because the working was fun too. Ask more. More fills more. Did Steven miss you? For the first time, yes. I feel like, usually if I go away, she don't care. But when I got home, this time she was going, for the first time, she actually missed me. Usually she doesn't miss me at all. But she was rubbing against me and meowing at me and everything. So she did miss me. Also, people actually put on weight. What did you say, Doc? The answer is I don't know. I don't think I did. Honestly, I feel a lot lighter. Is that weird? I think it's because usually I don't move around at all. Usually I'm in bed all day, so I don't move around at all. But I think that after moving around so much and eating, I feel lighter. I feel healthier. Fox and Hound. Where do you go again? 100%. A hundo. The girls are already asking me to go to something else. So I've been saying I'll think about it. Because it's traveling is fun, but at the same time, my battery is only so big, and I don't really like to be away from pillows. So, I feel like for others, it's much easier to be like, oh, I want to do things, but for me, I don't know. I get like separation anxiety. I can only go so much before I die, you know? Phil. Hello. But do you go to California again? I think pretty much every time that I travel or do anything, or like this, it's probably always gonna be California. Since everything's in California. But I would go again. Did you sing like my dog? What? I don't know what that bird. Was the California trip or secret work? It's for hanging out with girls and work. So these are the girls that he hung out with. I hung out with Yodi, Rocky, TV, Essie, Lazuli, Amelia, and me. Are you guys into CarrierCon? Nope. I mean, that wouldn't make sense. We were there before CarrierCon. How did that work? Okay, ask me a question again, Phil. Now you invite them for Fortnite. I would like to do some more collab stuff. Do you need to try your Make Cafe menu? No. It was too out of the way, and I didn't want to make you go either way. Do you still love us? I don't like when you ask that question. It's scary. I hope I never do anything to make you feel like I don't love you anymore. What happened over the last hour? I explained the trip. It's very long though. Who gave the best hugs? It's hard to say. I mean, I hugged everyone a lot. I almost kind of want to say that. I don't know if it's unhumble to say that my hugs were amongst the best. And the only reason that I say that was because everyone kept giving me hugs. And then they kept telling me that my hugs were good. I had so many hugs! I feel like out of everyone, I was the touchiest and most huggiest. And I feel like if you see me in a VSMP, it probably makes sense, you know. But they also tried to hold my hands a lot, too. They're like, your hands are so pretty. I got lots of hugs. And lots of hand touching, too. But it is like a girl way, I think. Because it wasn't like interlocked fingers. It was like they like put their hand over my fingers and like look at them and then like rub the palm of my hand. It felt very feminine. it felt very feminine. And then they would just do it while we were like talking and stuff too. But maybe because all of the girls gave very big hugs, everyone had different styles of hugs too. everyone had different styles of hugs. I'll tell how everyone's style is, but don't see anything that will make me cry. I'll keep it alone. I'm very sensitive. Hiyori was perhaps the most... She was perhaps the berriest of the hugs, or it's like... Hiyori was very... She was the most, I say, like, bold of the group. Hiyori is very extroverted, perhaps is the word to use. And so her hugs were very, like, squeeze. Like she's squeeze hugger. And then Rocky, I think Rocky gives very nice, like, normal hugs. Same with Devi. I think, like, Rocky and Devi had some sort of, like, where it's like a nice snug hug. I think so. Essie had a gentle hug. And she has very big sheep hair. And so I like to pat her hair when I give her a big hug. Rosalie and I always did the bounciest hugs together. I think Rosalie and I were the most similar. Like, in just kind of everything. We're both very bouncy and ADHD. So we did a lot of, like, bouncing around, running around, and we gave, like, the big sort of hugs and we lift our legs out. And then Amelia was a very gentle woman. Whenever I hugged Amelia, she's very gentle, very kind of woman. I don't know how else to describe it. Everything about her was very gentle. Welcome home, Pillow! Nina, you missed me ranting about how gluttonous I was over your food. I was yelling about how gluttonous I was over the food that you... I was telling them that I was going, feed me, please! And I was going crazy. Miss Yuna, I hope I wasn't overwhelming with how insane I was. You don't know how excited I was to eat your food. I hope it wasn't overwhelming, but also I hope you noticed how insanely scrumptious I was. Like, It was grateful you're exactly the same. Thank you. Oh my gosh. After all this food treats you had to see, must have felt good trying it. I did. You don't always make the best food. I wanted it so bad. It was so yummy. And the steak? The steak gave me like a childhood flashback. Because the steak tasted exactly like my grandpa used to make it, and I was like a baby. I tried it and I went... It reminded me of like Texas Grill. It transported to the... It was crazy. It was like Ratatouille! It was like Ratatouille! It gave me flashbacks of my childhood. I'm so serious. It was crazy! It is crazy. Ask me another question, fool. Get to jog my memory. I don't remember things until something sparks it. Hello, hi, welcome. Who made you laugh the most? Well, I'm gonna be a bit embarrassed by this because it might be just because of like my autism. I'm not that much of a laugher. I think I laugh a lot when I'm with fellows, kind of, but I've never really been a laugher. It kind of reminds me of when I was younger, and someone would play a funny video or a show, and I wouldn't laugh, and they'd think I didn't find it funny, but I just like am in it. I laugh on the inside. So the answer is I probably didn't really laugh at all on the trip. I don't know. I do the thing that Pillows you can hear I do, where my laughing is me being like, like I just laugh when I talk a little, but not really like, I don't really go ha 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 ha. I'm not really a laugher. Not really a laugher. Usually, if I find something funny, I say that was funny. Usually, is what I say. I just woke up. Good morning, Brett. So, I believe you always laugh. You laugh. It's rare for me to actually laugh out loud, so I can relate. Yeah. And because when I try to remember, I don't think I had any moments where I was like, laugh, 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 laugh. He'll explain to me, says that was funny now. I go, that was funny, so funny. Anything peculiar, interesting, or strange you saw? Ooh. No. Yeah. There was something, cause I feel like I remember something really weird happened. And then the group of us talked about how weird it was for like 5 minutes, but for some reason I just can't remember. It might come back to me, because you said that and then it sparked a memory of me of that. I guess I remember something happened and then we're like, oh, what? That was crazy. But I just don't remember. Because it was something that was like, I can't wait to don't chat about that when I'm back. But I don't remember. My memory's so bad! Okay, ask me another one. No, it's definitely not aliens. If it is an alien, I'd freak out. Did you go to Disneyland? Nope, I've never been to Disneyland before. I've never been to Disneyland before. Or any of the Disney places before. How were the flights? My first one had a lot of issues and it sucked. My question, not question, I have a thanks to share. I kept getting emails throughout my trip about that was sending me extra. Oh, I'm so bad at saying the word. Pillows were being very nice during my trip, and they were sending me some money. Thank you. Every time I get an email for it, it's very shocked. But I really appreciated it because, thank you. I'm so bad at saying thank you for it because I feel I use it to buy food stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato. I wish I could have said thank you to everyone individually. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato. I just wanted you to know I really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, Pills, why do you keep asking me the shortest ones? Why are you asking that? Also, there are so many. Pills, I can't believe how many members you sent. I'll read them before I go, okay? It was you, right? I don't know. don't know the shortest. What's wrong? Why are you asking me? I don't know. I don't know. It could have been anyone, really. Everyone is around the same height, so it could have been anyone, really. But I did tune in to Essie's stream for a while, and she called me the shortest, so whatever. Whatever. Anyways, ask me something else. Wow. Who is the tallest? I don't know. Can't tell from the ground. Everyone's tall when you're 3 apples tall. Everyone's tall when you're 3 apples tall. Did you always fall behind? Not really fell behind. But if we were walking, I usually stuck to the back. I usually was in the back. Yeah. How was the weather? There was a heat advisory. It was hot. But I think I handled the heat the best because of Dexon. So it didn't bother me as much except for when we were working. Then I got real sweaty. I feel like I almost passed out like 3 times while we were working. Hope you didn't burn it on the sun? Oh, luckily we were not outside very much. We were mostly inside all the time. If you did collab streams when the girls are kind. We did not have any collab streams. We also, it's kind of funny because we planned on doing a group Twitter space, but we ended up being so busy and tired that it didn't end up happening. We also were like, oh, let's do a group stream and a group Twitter space. And then we didn't get to do any of that, so... Whoops. But I think we want to do some collabs in the Vtuber. How were the goodbyes? Full of tears. Full of tears. There's a lot of crying near the end, though. There's a lot of crying near the end. Yoni cried too, and she was very embarrassed and hiding her face. And she said, "No, I don't cry." And I gave her a big hug. So much crying. Are you girls planning another trip together sometimes? They really wanted me to go somewhere this summer. But it's a pretty big decision, so it's a lot to think about. So I don't know for sure yet. Who initiated the super off collab? Well, I cannot tell you, but you'll probably figure out later. But it wasn't me. What spirit animal would you assign everyone? Oh, we actually talked about like whether we're dogs or cat girls. I think it was like 50-50 between it was dog girl and it was cat girl, but they all said as dog girl. Ask me another one. More. Keep asking me a question. More. Did you buy any souvenirs? Not a single one. Did you play Uma? I did. I got the free 10 bulls. You excited for the maid cafe later? Very nervous. I had to do like 30 minutes of karaoke, and I only have like 5 songs picked out for 13 minutes total. Ah! Did you bring your Switch? I did. I played it on the plane. You heard I was a heavy sleeper. I shared a sleeping space with Rocky. Because Rocky is who I'm closest with for all of it. I talked to Rocky a lot. And it was really funny because this pillow snore? Nope. It's funny because I know that I'm a very heavy sleeper, and then after the first night of us like sharing a space, I woke up and she said, "You didn't wake up at all?" And I said, "Nope." And she said, "Even whenever this banged?" And I said, "Nope." And she said, "Even when I did this?" I said, "Nope." "Even when I did this?" "Nope." Noises don't wake me up. And so the tweet that she sent out that said Pillow only wakes up to "Oh hi Rocky" was true. Because I was dead asleep, and then she went, "Oh hi Rocky," and I woke up. But yeah, nothing wakes me up unless it's someone directly talking to me, and I don't even know how that works. Do you sleep through alarms? On the last day I did, and Rocky don't wake me up. There was one thing that woke me up though, and it scared Rocky and I really bad. There was like a Bluetooth thing in the room we're sharing, and someone's alarm was connected to it, and it was very loud. So both of us dead asleep, and then at like 3 a.m. I remember both of us jolted up so fast. It was so loud. It was very scary. Why 3 a.m.? It was probably more like 5 a.m. But we woke up very early several times. Hi. Why do you have alarm for 3 a.m.? I can't tell you! We woke up early for work stuff, but I cannot tell you why. I cannot tell you why! Did you take a little too cute? I didn't get to. Didn't have time to. Do you do any nail painting? No, that would be so much fun though. When will we know? In a few months. In a few months. I don't know when the plan is to reveal things, but in a few months. In a few months. Was it a business trip or vacation? Both, but mostly business. It was girls' trips where we had fun doing girl stuff, but the main reason we were there was for work. Because we were making stuff for you guys. We're making stuff for you guys. Did you see the Minecraft live today? No. I think it started at the same time that you and I started talking. Is it scary? Very. We made the scariest thing ever. There's a Minecraft live, yeah. The pillows were comfy. The beds are pretty comfy. What's your favorite num num during the trip? Yuna's dinner. Ooh, number. How much are you spoiling the new Amazing Deal Circus episode? Not really, but I kept seeing screenshots of something with Jax, and that is what I was spoiled for, kind of. Did you have your own bed or did you have to share? There was a big bed I shared with Froggy. And then the other girls, there were some bunk beds too that some of the other girls shared. And then there was another big bed that 2 girls shared. And he used Rocky as a doggy. No, I pretty much I was shy, so I slept turned away. But we did have some late night. Since it was like alone, we had some late night like rolled close in the middle of the bed, talking very softly. It was really nice. We just talked about life stuff. What time is a watch along for the Amazing Digital Servers? Oh! I want to do early Monday. Early Monday, probably. So avoid spoilers. Avoid spoilers. The most energy? Me and Lazuli. Me and Lazuli for sure. They have class Monday? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I did a lot of bouncing around, jumping around, talking to everyone, yapping. After I got over my shyness, I was very all over the place. The most hyper between me and Lazuli? That's a very hard question. I don't know. I think we're the same bouncing, like me and her. We're both the hyper bouncy crazy ones in the group. we also got a lot of each other's like humor. There was a lot of us looking at each other and then saying really weird things. And just getting it. And there's a lot of grabbing each other and shaking each other around. I was a textbook introvert. I love my friends, but I'm bad at it's hard for me to step out of my comfort zone. But once I did, I was very bouncy, bubbly, talk to everyone. They did say I was the yappiest of the group, so I think that it says something. So I started out pretty much unable to talk to anyone and shaking and feeling so much anxiety to being the yappiest, so I'm glad you're back. I'm glad I'm back too! I miss you so much! Was it your first time meeting everyone? Yeah, it was my first time meeting like other VTubers. I don't consider when I met up with Muddy Bun as that because I've known Muddy Bun before I even died, so It takes an introvert when you get comfortable though. I kind of hyped myself up to being so awkward. Because I remember when we have our group calls, I'd be like, oh man guys, I'm so awkward and I'm so shy. And then I was like that for a little while, for like the first 48 hours. And then I got comfortable and I was super yappy. And super yappy and jumping around and super hyper. And I hugged everyone so much. So happy to see you finally experience it. It's so much fun to have. But do you feel like a green battery at the end of it? Yeah, yesterday, because I got back yesterday, so yesterday I zoinked out hard. I was... I think I did though. Can pillows have a hug? Of course. I miss you so much! and whenever someone's face, or not the face, but like arm or hand would get close to my face, I always had to warn and say, I'll bite. Because my instincts go, we're gonna bite. And then sometimes they say do it. And so I bit a few. I bit a few. But I always made sure to bite softly because I didn't want to hurt no one. But my biter came out. I don't know! If something's face, like, why do you think if something's arm is in front of my face, I feel like the coolest thing you saw on your trip? I want to tell you. During our travels, we passed through Garlic City. Garlic City. Yeah. It was... I really wanted to stop. I really wanted to stop. But apparently, it was literally like the garlic capital of like the country or something. There is fields of garlic, and there are signs everywhere about garlic. And the air even smelled a little bit like garlic, but we didn't get to stop. I didn't even know it was a thing. But we went through it. It's Garlic City. And they even had garlic ice cream. But they didn't let me have it. They said no, we had to keep going. But I wanted it. You should have taken a picture. I know. I'm so mad that I took literally like only the 2 pictures that I sent. I was not on my phone much because I was trying not to be rude. I feel like the garlic ice cream probably would have tasted bad though, but I wanted to try it. Any weird or random encounters on your trip? There was someone who spoke to me on the plane. For like 2 seconds. I was playing Uma while waiting for the plane to take off. And the person next to me went, "Oh, Uma, listen to me!" And then they showed me their phone. And they said, I'm playing side games too. But it was something like princess. And it was in Chinese, so I didn't know what it was. And they went, whoa, cool! And then we didn't say anything else. We didn't say anything else. I cannot talk to people. Princess Connect? Yeah, that. They're playing that. And then I just put in my AirPods and played Pokopia the whole time. That was... Any cute things? Yes, my friends. Yes, my friends. Did you give any IRL ASMR to the girls? No. It's kind of silly, but I was like... I mean, there are sometimes where I give them like a little head massage, or we would do like joking stuff where I'd be like to be funny, but I did not give like quote unquote IRL ASMR. The most embarrassing moment. I don't think there is an embarrassing moment. I was just embarrassed by the way that they kept asking if I was okay. I was just embarrassed because I felt like I was bringing the vibes down. call animals? I didn't really see any animals. We're really outside. Any souvenirs? I didn't buy anything at all. Except for, like, food. Well, no, we went to a Daiso. And I bought my Melody keychains for all of them. I didn't buy anything for myself, though. Were you okay, though? I was. I think I just have a naturally, like, pathetic expression. And so, I think while feeling nervous as well, I was looking like this the whole time. I was like... And so they just kept asking if I was okay. They just kept asking if I was okay. Any pretty sights or nature? The prettiest thing was the... Like this here. California, like the hills are so pretty. Resting nervous face. Hi. Hi. All it describes it is it looked like... Oh my god, this is so bad! All it describes my, like, resting, quote-unquote, pathetic face is, like, looking like someone's about to hit me. I don't know! I just kind of have that expression a lot. And some people are like, are you okay? Do you guys play any games on your Switch? No, but Amelia and I did, like, a local Add Friends thing. That was fun. Did anyone surprise you from your expectations? How they vary IRL? No, everyone was the exact same. Exactly the same. I think Amelia was the one who surprised me the most. She was just so gentle. All of her movements are just very gentle. And she is such a... I don't know what word to use aside from a woman. A gentle woman. Did you watch each other's streams? We had a karaoke. We had a karaoke night where we put on music and like sung and stuff, and then we played some Just Dance too, and we put on each other's covers. But Emmy seemed almost the saddest for me to go. She was like, no, Pillow, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. And then there was one time where I fell asleep talking to Emmy and Evie, and then woke up with Rocky next to me. So I don't know what happened after I fell asleep. But Rocky and I were close a lot. Because I hover around the people that I feel I know the best. And Rocky is closest, so I was around her a lot. You're very close to being kidnapped! Yeah! I also threaten to kidnap girls a lot. What about the call you did with Yenna? Oh, yeah. We were in the car. And Yenna called Hirodi, and we decided to prank her a little bit. Like, oh, we're here too. It's very silly. Is there someone you wish you talked to more? Everyone. But I got a lot of time to talk to each girl. And I bonded with everyone. I bonded with everyone. It's very nice to... Pillow is very kidnappable. That's a sentence. That's a sentence. Eto! See, what are you saying? Pillows! I can see what you're saying! No, Dad! Eto! Saying kidnapping? What the? They were saying the kidnapping? I know that. Eto. Phil, you're crazy. You're crazy, Phil. Very easy to take pills. Sorry. Is that why she goes on the offensive and kidnaps us first? Did y'all watch any movies? No. Pretty much most of the answers are gonna be no. Because we spent so much time doing the work thing. And then we had dinner and then go rest. And then our rest was talking to each other. So we pretty much didn't do other stuff aside from talking to each other. Yeah, a lot of conversation comes out of 7 girls. Do you sleep in comfy beds? Yeah. What was the hardest part of the trip? Learning to open up and be social. And also the work part. What song were you hyper-fixated on the whole time? I didn't listen to music aside from the plane trips, but I listened to amazing digital circus songs. More. How sore are your feet? Actually, I feel great. I feel great somehow. I feel better. I think I learned that eating a lot of good food and working out is feels great. You guys talk to each other. This is one of you talked about your favorite characters. I had a sit-down session with 3 of the girls, and we talked about Steven Universe for a lot. And we talked about some other stuff we were into. But yeah, I feel amazing. Who was the hungriest Numdoll week? Me. Every single time we went and ate dinner, I think I ate the most. And then Eunice had to eat the most too. By far, I was the hungriest. No matter what we were doing, I was like, so, what are we having for dinner? What are we doing food? I was always initiating the food conversation. I was the hungriest. Any new food you really liked? I really love the Japanese barbecue. Is your favorite Steven Universe? I have 3. Pearl, Lapis, and Spinel. Spinel most relatable. Pills aren't for dinner, are they? We'll probably go for about a 40 more minutes, because I need to eat before cafe collapse. Hi. Never watched Steven Universe? It's really good, actually. I think a lot of people got set off by the fandom and heard it's cringe, so they avoid it, but I really love it. The characters are really good. The music's so good, yeah. Did anyone try to dress fancy? Yeah. That was me. You remember when I got a haircut? The real reason I got a haircut that I couldn't tell you at the time was because I wanted to look nicer for everyone. And I tried to dress nice because since I never met them before, I wanted to look nice now. And so I got my hair done. And then I tried to wear pretty clothes. But eventually, once things are comfier, I wore more comfortable stuff. They said they liked me clothes, so it was very rewarding. And I I think out of who was the most fashionable though was Stevie and Amelia were very fashionable. Hill pulled up with a tux when everyone was in casuals. It's true. I felt a little bit overdressed sometimes. And I wanted to look nice. Did he steal anyone's clothes? No. Very dapper. What you wear and to shine. But I wanted to make a good impression. Especially since my confidence isn't very good, so I wanted to try and, look nice. I bet you look lovely. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got those. I'm scared by how many members you sent, Phyllis. Right, the room's gonna get sleepy. I'll do it for you, though, Phyllis. I'll take a big drink of water. Woo-wee! Okay. I'm gonna say thank you to everyone. Because I thank you so much. What was Miss Una like? Very amazing and beautiful. And fed me good. I wish you would have slapped my belly, though. Slap my belly. I didn't ask her, though, so it's okay. Knock over any mailboxes, any mischief? No. It's kind of funny because, before the trip, did you say my belly at all? I did. I said it a few times. Every dinner, I think I said Anyways, Whenever... Before the trip happened, they were trying to pre-plan some restaurants and stuff we go to. And Renzu kept asking me and being like, okay, Pillow, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Let's make sure to write down stuff that Pillow wants to do. And every single time I said no. I said no every single time someone tried to ask me what I wanted to do. Because for me personally, I prefer to do what everyone else wants to do. And like, I feel like when you have a trip with like 8 people, that's a lot of planning to do. And I didn't want to be like a burden and try to add more to the plate, so I kept just saying I wanted to do what everyone else wanted to do, which is fine. I had a lot of fun. I just wanted to hang out with everyone, so I never said there was anything I wanted to do. And then... Well... There's one time I said I wanted to do something and it kind of messed things up. I've never been to like a spa before. I never been to a spa before. And the day after we were done with work, I said I wanted to go to a spa tonight. But our group was split up a little. And things are crazy and it didn't go well and we didn't get to go to the spa. There was a lot of running around for like an hour and I'll never suggest anything again! I'll never suggest anything again! I messed it up! And at the end of it, everyone was like, I'm just tired, I just want to come back! I'll never suggest anything again! But I was like, we could do a spa because I've never been to one before. And it would probably be nice to do after work time. I'll never suggest anything again. It was the only... And to make it worse, it was the only part of the trip that was, like, messed up. Every other day was fine and normal. We're going along schedule and like everyone was fine. And then one time I suggested something, everything went astray. I'll never suggest anything again. I'll never suggest anything again. No one was familiar with the area. Yeah, that was the main issue. It was just so new. Okay. I want to read amazing pillow members. I might go through it a little bit fast, okay? Make sure we can talk of it afterwards before I get to go. Because I put rice on before I hung out with pillows, so I can eat something before cafe. Sure! Thank you for 31 months! Oh my gosh, actually massive number. I think it might be like the biggest. 31 months is crazy. Thank you. Pill lag, thank you for 3 months. And thank you for not cursing us today. Thank you. Super Dorks, thank you for 7 months. Gonzalo, thank you for 2 months. Sleepy Sora, thank you for 17 months. No, thank you for 21 months. Quaz, thank you for 50 months. Tony the Tiger, thank you for 19 months. Oh my god. Jaeger Mazer of Life is a whoa, crazy name. Thank you for 5 months. No, thank you for 2 months. Ratio, thank you for 3 months. Dirt Viker, thank you for 11 months. Whoa, 1 more month to a year. Oh my god. LP, thank you for Blue Super. Cyber, thank you for Yellow Super. Casual Drifter, thank you for 1 month. Whoopties, thank you for 15 months. Oink oink, thank you for 25 months. Consolis, 24 months. Astro, thank you for 2 months. Oh, this, thank you for 8 months. Gary, thank you for 2 months. Duke Fiery, 5 months. Arigato. Eloni, 16 months. Arigato. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. Alexis, thank you. Giving Magician, thank you, thank you. Acronym, thank you for the 5 gifted, thank you, thank you. No, Kakara, thank you for 22 months. No, Valu, thank you for 7 months. Chip Chop, thank you for 14 months. Chip Chop. Pano, thank you for 7 months. Pano. Potato, thank you, thank you. Spider Vicky, thank you for 13 months. Arigato. Tommy Crash the Rat, thank you for 7 months. Tommy Crash. Delirious, thank you. Nightmare, 27 months. Thank you, thank you. Such a big number. Bryce, thank you, thank you. Oh, and Bryce again. Thank you, 6 months. Thank you. Logie, thank you for 13 months. Bator, 11 months, 1 more year until, or 1 more month until a year. Oh my gosh. Go, go. 19 months. Thank you, thank you. Arigato. Wait, Pino, 31 months. Competitor to the first one. Magical, thank you. And for me, 2 months. Arigato. Chinky, welcome to Membu. Parakeet, thank you for 4 months. Ah, I'm glad your surgery went well. I hope your recovery is good. Gentlemen, thank you for 29 months. A big number. Thank you. Arigato. Yuni, welcome back. Guard Slinger, 26 months. Wow. King of the End, thank you for 10 months. Arigato. And Ninja, 10 months too. Whoa, twinning. Sasuke, thank you for 1 month. Lulu, thank you for 4 months. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Pillows, you're sending even more. Wow, Pillows. Oh my gosh, Pillows. Pillows is so kind. Thank you. Bob, the cutest. Thank you for 19 months. Heart Fires, thank you for 9 months. Cause a kill, thank you for 13 months. Yeah, Peep Booyah Bobo, thank you for 6 months. I need big drink water now. Big water. Big water. Oh. Big water. We're not done though. We have some very kind pillows then the streamies too. I'll take this time to say thank you to the ones that I saw. Well, I got the email on my trip too. King of the End, thank you. Mr. Ovis, arigato. Anonymous, thank you. Undead Wolf, arigato, thank you. The Shy, thank you. Oh, and these are the ones now that were from my trip. Anonymous, thank you. The Shy, thank you. Tato, arigato. Anonymous, thank you. Akita and arigato. Thank you. It's Cyanide. Thank you. Thanks too. Thank you, Phyllis, for such a warm welcome back. I'm always so shy whenever trying to say the thank yous and the Pillows give so much. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for such a warm welcome back, host. Wow! Charismatic. Their near profile picture is very cool. Emil. I miss you. I miss you too. Can we do... Now that I'm back, can we do a Pillows Forever? I'm gonna just count to 3. And then you say Pillows Forever. Okay? Not Pillow Forever. Pillows Forever. PIWWOS Forever. Hi. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Pillows Forever. Pillows Forever. Yeah! You're so cute, Pillows. I can just eat you, because I'm hungry. I bet you taste good with some cute feet on top of your funny little brain. Nom, nom, nom. You have any other questions, Pillows? I love to answer. You had some toasted cream cheese. What? I've never heard of toasted cream cheese before. Are you wearing your glasses? Oh, right. That was embarrassing. Whenever, like on the second day, we were running around doing stuff, and Amelia came up to me, and she said, "Hey, Pillow?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Do you wear glasses?" I said, "I should. Why?" And she said, "Because you're always squinting at everything." Why'd she say that? She said you're always squinting. How did she even notice? Yeah! Arigato! Pillow wears glasses? My eyesight is very, very, very bad. I have very, 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 very bad eyesight. So, technically, yes, but I never wear them. But I do own glasses. Why did you bring your glasses? I did, but I just didn't wear them. I feel insecure whenever I'm in glasses, but I never wear them. Sorry, Joe. I thought you said you lost them? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't take them. Wait. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't remember because I never wore them. So in my brain, I took them. What kind of music do you listen to? Like Five Nights at Freddy's. I've been listening to a lot of Digital Circus fan songs. I like Vocaloid. Those are the main three I listen to. You kind of live like a mole. I feel like a mole. I'm mole. I'm blind. Only use my nose to sniff out food. Fingers. I hate murder. Why is this happening and what are we doing here and how we're gonna get this? If you like adventures, you're Can you promise to wear your glasses tomorrow? I can't promise. I'm wondering what we should play tomorrow. Not Skyrim. There's this game called... Let me actually look at the Steam page for it. Olive is playing it for hours. It's called Horsey Game. She's played it for so many hours. And it looks really stupid. It kind of feels like the definition of what is bro playing. And I kind of want to play it. It's really bad. Horsey Game. It's very... What is bro playing? I kind of want to play it. Horse game? No, Horsey Game. But maybe we should play it tomorrow. What does bro play? No, it is what is bro playing. Not as what is bro play. It is what is bro playing. What is this game? I looked it up on Steam. It's so funny. Play it. Okay, we'll play it tomorrow. Play Horsey Game tomorrow. You should bring your glasses to the movie. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I should. Because the few times I've gone to the movie theater, I forgot to wear my glasses, and I'm always so blind. Okay, mental notes. Remember glasses. Remember glasses. Remember glasses. Remember glasses. Remember glasses. Remember to wear glasses. We're going to go watch Hail Mary. Because, I've never heard of this before. But Olive watched, she read the book. Because Olive reads a lot of books. She's a book girl. And she said she really loved it. And then she said everyone on the Twitter said it's a good movie. And then, also, my Kami Ushi collab with it. Korone is on the poster. So it's even more motivating. And so, we're going to watch it tonight. Very late, though. Because the only time available after my cafe collab in a few hours is very late. So I will be up late tonight. Hi. Oh, do you guys want to see some pictures of the cafe? Not taken by me though. But let me pull up this Vtuber. I only have 5 songs picked out, and 2 of them are very short. And I don't know what to do for... I need to do at least, like, 2 other songs. Oh! I don't know what to do, though. It's hard for me to do Japanese songs. I'm not very good. But I asked Pillows on Twitter. And I said, what would you like me to sing at IRL events? And Pillows said idol songs, and this is an issue. Considering I don't know as many, I'm not good at Japanese really, so it's kind of. Here, let me show you. They also said that the cardboard cutout is made out of a better material than cardboard, so that's exciting. Here is. So they have the cardboard cutout set up for the collab, and I'm doing it today. And 25 pillows, I think, are going to be there. And it's me, PillowDear, crocodile in the belly. And I think the cardboard cutouts are gonna be auction. And to be honest, if I'm being honest with you, this is my favorite. I think I've only had 3 cardboard cutouts, and this is my favorite one. I love it a lot. It's so cute. Yeah, if anyone's going, please feel free to record and do stuff and take a bunch of pictures. I want to see very badly. And if you do, I can share them tomorrow before Horsey game. And then here's my drink. My drink is strawberry milk. Strawberry milk. Next to my standing. I love the rainbow in yours. It was my idea. Ho 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 ho. I drew up the mock concept for the drink and it was a rainbow. Can I zoom in on this well enough for you to see? You can see on my apron there that there's a rainbow, so imagine. I can't believe that next year, or sorry, next month is already gonna be time for you to see me with my new haircut and everything. A very diverse cast, I know! But it's so soon, I know. I still have stuff to prepare. I'm trying to do a whole lore video, but I'm starting to wonder if I'll be able to finish it. Because I haven't even really started on it. I'm stupid, girl. And then the trip that we're just on made it so I couldn't work on it, so I'll see what happens for my 3.0. Maybe a scrap to lore video? I really wanted to go all out with it, but I don't think I can, though. I'm so happy to be back. I missed you so much, Phyllis. It's very hard to be away. I know I sound kind of silly when I say this, but it's kind of like, you know, I'm kind of with Phyllis like every single day, all the time. I spend so much time with you, so to be away for a long time feels unnatural. You know? That felt very weird to be gone from you, Phyllis. But I'm very happy to be back, Phyllis. I miss you so much. And thank you for giving me a warm welcome back. It was very scary for me, I guess. I don't know. I trust pillows, and I know that pillows won't go anywhere. But brainworms don't follow logic, you know? And so, I don't know, I was very nervous that for some reason they'd come back and, like, pillows, this would be dust, and I say, pillows right. But having you here and talking to me, I feel much better. The twisty knot in my stomach that's making me nervous is all gone now. Thank you for welcoming me back, too. I'm excited to play down this stupid game tomorrow. I love you, Philip. I say that we could go longer, but I was the one who scheduled for when my meet and greets would be. So it's kind of my fault. I didn't consider it. So I want to make sure to eat. I have rice on. I'm gonna throw an egg over it, and I'll eat it, and I'll put Kewpie and teriyaki sauce. Hi. And I'll eat it. Yum. And then afterward, I'll figure out what the last songs I'm gonna sing are, and I'll be ready. Hi. Thank you, Tellers! I see you tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow. Oh, and I'll tell you how you enjoyed the movie too. I love you so. Thank you for not leaving. Okay. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I'm stalling. Okay.